Hi and welcome back to Section 6. But first, please note that this video is for educational purposes only, and we will not condone you doing anything over and above educational purposes only. So guys, keep it clean. In this section, we will have a look at what is cross-site scripting. We're going to execute a basic cross-site scripting attack. We will have a look at what a SQL injection is, and how to execute a basic SQL injection attack. In video 1, let's start off with what is a cross-site scripting attack. XSS is a flaw. When I refer to XSS, I'm talking about cross-site scripting. It's a flaw in a web application that allows an attacker to execute malicious script through a code injection attack into another victim's browser. There are 3 types of cross-site scripting attacks, and they're known as a persistent, a non-persistent or reflective, and a DOM-based. Persistent cross-site scripting attacks is when code is injected more permanently. They are very dangerous because they are permanently delivered because it is stored on the server. These scripts are found where users are allowed to post HTML data. For example, typing a username or searching a site. Reflective or non-persistent cross-site scripting. These attacks only affect the user when the user unknowingly runs the script. This doesn't make them less dangerous. Normally, it is an indication that a field is not properly secured. Think of this as sort of like a phishing attack. You get a mail saying that you have to change your logon details. You click on the link that they provide and it looks exactly like the real thing, so you think it must be legit. Only to find out after you gave your credentials, when you might get a message saying an error occurred, please contact your administrator, and well, the bank or whoever doesn't quite know about the mail that you got. Reflective attacks relies on user intervention. The user has to do something or click on something in order for it to work. Now, DOM-based is completely different. Yes, this is a bit more advanced, so I'm just going to quickly give you a rundown. When an HTML document is loaded into a browser, it becomes a document object. The DOM-based or environment-based cross-site script is a vulnerability which appears in the document object model instead of the HTML page, which means the attacker isn't executing on the user's website but the local machine in the URL. It's very different from a reflective because in this attack, a developer cannot find the malicious script in the HTML source code, as well as the HTML response. It can only be observed in the execution times. This makes it a very, very dangerous type of cross-site scripting attack.